Can you talk a little bit about your journey to UMES?
My journey to UMES, I probably started, let's say, about 10, almost like 13 years ago now. It seems like a long time ago since I just completed my third year here, but I was in college when I first experienced what UMES bowling was. I was bowling at Wichita State University. In the bowling world, that's kind of like the powerhouse of college bowling history with the most national championships, all that kind of stuff. And here I am watching the Sharon Brumell ran team. She's on this wall back here, and watching those teams from 2008 to 13 while I was in college, envying what they had. And at that point, I was studying sport management for the purpose of being a collegiate coach, and I was really enthralled with what that program was able to put together. And it turned out a couple of years ago that this position had opened up, and I was really excited to apply for it and was very fortunate to even be given the opportunity to coach this team.
Previously coaching at Kentucky Wesleyan, what mindset did you want to bring to the bowling team?
Um, 1 year opportunity. What?
Not the audio had messed up.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good. So my previous experience at Kentucky Wesleyan, that was a very quick in and out program for me for the team that I had the opportunity to coach. I learned a lot in that 1 year of being able to manage and create logistics for scheduling, all those kinds of things. I had a lot of things that came to me in that, and being able to run an effective practice, an effective season, and I took a lot of that information and now applying it to here. But my choices as a coach aren't just from Kentucky Wesleyan. It's from my time from the Wichita State Shocker Bowling. It's from my time, for my personal experience competing as a professional. And then my time as working in other industries like the car rental industry as a manager. I've taken a lot of the different areas that I've learned that I like and have applied it to this role.
The best time.
My career. What was the best time in my career? It's hard to pinpoint any one particular moment. Life is a journey. It's not one pinnacle moment where we say, "Oh, I've made it." No, we're just continuing to make it. That's how I look at it. There's setbacks. There's gains. There's always these little hurdles and obstacles that we're going to have challenges. It doesn't matter who we are as a human being. Everybody has their own personal hurdles that they have to overcome throughout life, and I don't even think that I've even hit the peak of where I want to be as a coach.
What do you think your future here at UMES looks like for yourself and our bowling team?
Oh man, so when I first got here, it was the first year out of COVID. The future of this program is something that I think about all the time. And that first year out of COVID, we had 2 late transfers in August, and it brought our team from 8 players down to 6. That's a very small amount of players for a collegiate bowling season. And heading into that year, I think we had a preseason rank of number 19 or 21, something like that. So something I was proud of was that we were able to finish that year. And the goal is to continue growing from there and being able to get higher and higher and higher. We actually just finished this year number 12 in the nation for RPI and number 11 in the nation for the coaches poll. And I don't take that lightly. We've had higher rankings in the past, but knowing from where we were 2 years ago to now, that's tremendous growth. And next year, the goal is to crack the top 10 and complete the year in the top 10. and it's just I'm really thrilled with how the girls finished this year, because we had a couple moments where it felt like, oh, this year is getting away from us, and the girls really took a lot of accountability in this last month and a half. They put forth a lot of effort, and they put forth what needed to happen in order to jump 5 spots literally in 1 month, really like 2 events. So they should certainly be proud of where they're headed. And then what I'm interested in too, futuristically, like for this program, is not seeing just us as a team growing, but seeing the success of my players after they move on from here.
So what does winning championship mean to you and UMS?
Oh my goodness. That's a really hard question to answer. What does winning a national championship mean? I feel like that answer doesn't come until you do it. The MEAC championship, there was such a high from it, and it for 2 or 3 days straight, it felt like there were no problems in the world, and we were where we needed to be. And then as a competitor, you start getting that itch back of like, what's next? And it starts coming back, and you're like, okay, like, what is next? And then, okay, now we have to start building the building blocks for continuing that success. And I'm a firm believer that this isn't just one, but it's a measurable, consistent set of success over a history of time. And that's the real sign of a great team, a great player, great coach. Like, as far as I'm concerned, I haven't done anything as a coach yet.
Well, thank you so much for coming and answering our questions.
Yep. Thank you.
All right,
All right. Yep. Thank you.